Hi, it's Tanya Milano Snell. Thank you so much for joining me for this sinus relief yoga or yoga for the sinuses. For this class, just bring a glass of water, a peppermint roller diluted, and that's for the beginning of class. We'll roll that on our hands. And for the end of the class, I usually drop some peppermint oil onto a cotton pad. You might have an eye pillow at home or a bandana. You don't want to get peppermint right over the eyes. It's a hot oil, so I usually put this right in the center of my third eye, and I can still inhale the benefits of the peppermint oil. So you might have an eye pillow or a bandana or one of these just to add a little bit of peppermint oil to. You can either cover your forehead, or if the peppermint isn't going to get in your eye, you can put that eye pillow right over the top of your eyes. So we're going to get started in the seated position. I brought a pillow for underneath my hips just to lift my hips up a little bit. We will be sitting in a position for a few minutes to get comfortable, and the pillow helps some people be able to be more comfortable. We're going to take that roller and roll our wrists. And I've diluted this 10 milliliter. It only has 10 drops of peppermint oil in it, and my carrier oil, almond oil. So rub your wrists together, and then that will provide some relief as we start our yoga. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Hands rest gently on our knees, palms up, rolling our shoulders back and down. Closing the eyes if you're comfortable. Taking a few deep cleansing breaths in through the nose if you're not completely congested. Out through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels good. Settling into your space. Feeling our sit bones grounding us down. Setting an intention for this practice. My affirmation for this class is I can find relief for my sinuses. I can find relief for my sinuses. A few more nice deep breaths. After your next exhale, I'd like us to take a very big drink of our water to get us started. Drinking 8 ounces at once really helps get the sinus pressure moving. Okay, we're going to take our fingers into a little tripod, I guess you'd call it, and just place the pinky and the thumb right at the top, the bridge of the nose, and the rest of the fingers on the third eye. Breathing in that peppermint oil, relaxing the shoulders, feeling the gentle pressure on the forehead, gazing at the back of the eyelids, releasing any tension in the jaw, remembering our deep cleansing breaths. After your next exhale, releasing that hand back down. We're going to do our alternate nostril breathing. That is in a different video. So if you haven't watched that yet, then just follow along the best you can. So I'm going to put my 3 fingers down to the base of my thumb and reach out my pinky and my thumb, blocking the right side, inhaling through the left, holding, switching, exhaling out the right. Inhaling, same side. Switching, exhaling. Inhaling, switching, exhaling. Inhaling, switching, exhaling. Inhaling, switching, exhaling. And releasing that hand back to the knee. Take a nice big cleansing breath. Relax the shoulders again, the forehead, the jaw. And we're going to move into some movement. We're going to flip our hands, so hold our knees, and we're going to do seated cat-cows. So on the inhale, we're going to send our chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking up. And on the exhale, we're going to scoop the back and the belly all the way back, looking towards the navel, stretching the entire back side of the upper back. Inhaling, scooping, and shining the heart forward. Exhaling, sending everything back, looking down towards the navel. A few more on your own breath. Really exaggerate the movement. And after your next exhale, meeting in a neutral spine. We're going to drop the right hand towards the mat, flexing it. And since we're on our pillows, we may not reach as well. So if you want to remove your pillow now, you can. So reaching as far down to the mat as you can, flexing the right hand. We're going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder, stretching this whole right side. You can go ahead and flex the other hand down as well, making sure that you have this space and you're not crunching the left side. Breathe into the right side. Really send powerful hands down. Bracing the fingertips if you can't reach the wrists. Deep breaths into the right side of the neck. And then let's tuck the chin towards the collarbone here. Breathing into the back side of the neck. Really using the breath to stretch and release. Elongate the inhales and the exhales. And let's just bring the chin to the chest and bring your head up back to neutral. Let's switch sides. So first we're going to put the left hand down, flexing, feeling that stretch through the left arm, and then dropping the right ear towards the right shoulder. We want space on both sides of the neck, feeling that stretch through. And then let's flex the other hand, breathing into the left side. A few good breaths here. And then tucking the chin towards the collarbone, towards the right collarbone, breathing into the back of the left side. Relaxing the shoulders here. We don't want them near the ears. Stretching the fingers out. And then roll the chin towards the center of the chest. And come back up to neutral spine. We're going to do some neck circles, but the way that I do them is I lead with my chin, and we do not crunch the back of the neck. So I'm going to lead with my chin, rest my hands on my knees, and on the inhale, bring my chin towards my right shoulder and up. And on the exhale, towards my left shoulder and down. Inhaling, leading with the chin, up. Drawing a big circle on the exhale, coming down. One more on that side, inhaling up. And exhaling down. When you get to your chest, we're going to switch directions. Inhale the left chin or towards the left shoulder, drawing a circle up to the top and exhaling down towards the right shoulder and towards the chest. Inhaling 2 more times this way. And exhaling down. One more time this direction. Really exaggerate those circles, leading with that chin. Just let that neck hang here on our chest. Let the chin hang. Breathe into the back of the neck. Relax the jaw. Relax the forehead. Take some breaths into the neck here. And let's inhale back up to neutral spine. Great. We are going to move now onto all fours into our tabletop position. And we'll do our cat-cows here. So nice strong fingers. Weight in the fingertips, not in the wrists. Elbows are turned out. Knees under hips. We're going to inhale, looking up, pushing the belly down towards the ground. Exhale, rounding everything up. Really exaggerate this time. Stretch every vertebrae. Inhale, scooping the chest down, belly down, looking up. Exhaling, scoop the lower back. Squeeze the abdomen up, the navel to spine. Exhale everything out. Inhaling, looking up. And a few more on your own breath. After your next exhale, meet me in tabletop. We're going to walk the right hand over the left hand, and we're going to curve our spine over. My hips and my knees are not moving. I'm looking towards my tailbone. Breathe into the side bodies. And then walk left hand over right, all the way over to the other side. Looking towards the hips, best you can. Breathing into the ribs, stretching the side body. And hand over hand back to center. Let's move our hips towards our heels. Come to sit into child's pose. Stretch the fingers really far. Bring the forehead to the mat. We're just going to feel that pressure on our forehead. Taking some deep breaths here. Massaging that third eye spot, right to left. Releasing the lower back. Sinking a little bit deeper with each exhale. And coming to a still position on that third eye, let's just remember our intention here. I can find relief in my sinuses. After your next exhale, you're going to come through your hands as close to the mat as you can, like you're rolling a marble with your nose. So I'm coming through my hands with my nose leading all the way onto my belly, bringing my elbows underneath my shoulders, Sphinx pose. So we'll bring our feet close together, pushing our pubic bone into the ground. Chest is lifting and shining forward. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. Breathing into the upper back. Shining the heart forward. And we're going to bring those hands back down under our shoulders. Push back into child's pose again. And we'll lead through with our nose one more time. Through our fingers into Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, shine that heart forward. And one more time, relax. Put the hand into the shoulders and push back into child's pose. Okay, rolling up into a seated position, we're going to actually do rabbit pose. So we start here sitting on our heels, and to get into rabbit's pose, we're going to bend down and try to get to the top of our head. So what we can do is grab onto our heels and then come as far forward as we can to reach for our the crown of our head onto the mat. So trying to grab the heels. If you cannot reach the heels, grab the back of the legs. We're going to rock from the hairline to the crown of the head. Rocking gently. It may be tender up there. Massaging that spot. And feeling a nice stretch in the back of the neck. You never want to feel pain in the neck, so stop where you have pain. And then on your next time on the top of your head, the crown, let's pause for a minute and really find some pull between your arms and your shoulder blades. Pulling, stretching the shoulder blades out. Deep breaths here. And then roll back into child's pose. Arms back by our side. Forehead on the mat. Release any tension. Maybe you need to massage side to side again. That forehead. Coming to pause in the center. Relaxing the arms down. Taking a deep breath into the shoulder blades. 2 or 3 like that. Release the tension all through that upper back here. Sometimes touching it helps you remember. Bringing some attention right there. Another thing you can do is bring the elbows in front of you. Make a prayer with your hands and put that right over the back of your head. Let's do this for just a few breaths. Releasing any more of the upper back, ribs. Each inhale getting a little bit deeper. Feeling that pressure on our forehead. After your next exhale, let's just roll back up to sit on our heels. Whew. And we'll sit onto one side, coming into bound ankle pose. So we're gonna glue our feet together, send our knees out wide, pushing them with our elbows. Let's find a straight back here. You can grab your ankles, push those knees down, straight back, shine that heart forward. Take a deep breath and melt any tension in the groin area, leading with a straight back. Taking those elbows to knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. You might be able to grab toes. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, round everything down. And release here, your lowest place. Take a few breaths in your lowest spot. Melting away anything with your exhale. And after your next exhale, rolling back up to straight spine. Okay, we're gonna end our practice laying down, getting our cotton ready and our peppermint oil ready for our forehead. And I have a few things that we need to massage first, and then we'll put this on for relaxation time. Okay, so coming back onto your back, knees are bent. Bring your feet out to the edge of your mat, touching the knees in here. And we're just going to relax our back, our hands by our side to start with. Gently breathing for just a minute, settling our back. If it feels good to you, you can windshield wiper your legs first, just to settle the lower back into a neutral position. And then finding the knees touching in the center. Okay, we're going to start by clawing our hands and giving our scalp a gentle massage. Circles here from hairline all the way back. Scratching those sinuses, that pressure back there. You can also do from the base of the neck, scratching up, kind of combing your hair up and back. Letting your neck lengthen. Removing all the hair follicles. Sometimes it even feels good to give the hair a gentle tug. Here in the front, combing and gentle tug. Whatever feels good. Maybe you have a tender spot you need to stop at. A few more. Just like that, lengthening the neck out, scratching the scalp. And let's reach our hands overhead. We're going to take our fingers and bend them, make some knuckles with your fingers, I guess is what I'm saying. And we're going to take those to the base of the skull back here, put them down on the mat, and then let gravity just bring your head into your knuckles. If it feels good to you, you can gently rock them up and down, or you can shake your head slowly left and right. Doing that just a couple of times. And then coming to a still position for at least three breaths. Let your head just sink into your knuckles. Drop those elbows down. Relax everything onto the knuckles. Just providing pressure. After your next exhale, we'll release our hands, shake out our arms, and we'll do one final twist before relaxation. So stretching out the right leg, cross it over the left. We'll make a T with our arms, shift the hips over to the right side of your mat, and then drop both knees to the left. Shoulders stay on the ground, so as far as you go is fine. And last, let's bring our head over to the right. Take 3 great deep breaths here. Releasing any tension, sinking in each exhale. Remembering that third eye, we're relaxing that area. And after your next exhale, roll those legs back up. Undo your legs, send the left leg up and over the right. Shift the hips to the left. Drop the knees to the right. Shoulders stay down. Looking over towards the left side. Really feel those ribs twisting. and breathe into them. On the exhale, let all the muscles relax. Shoulders relax, jaw and eyebrows. After your next exhale, twisting up, and we'll set up for deep relaxation time. It's your choice if you want to stretch the legs all the way out, toes point to the side, palms out, up and out, or if you like to do bound angle pose, bring your feet together, knees drop out. Take that cotton now or eye pillow, place it right on the third eye. You may want to do this practice in a dimmed lighting setting if you're dealing with sinus headaches. Now is a great time to dim the lights, put on any calming music you enjoy, and we will stay here for a few minutes or as long as you need. Deep exhales, long exhales. Deep inhales, long exhales. Really breathe that peppermint smell in, solidifying our practice and melting away any tension. I can find relief for my sinuses. I can find relief for my sinuses. With the sound of the chime, we'll slowly come back in the room. Or stay where you are if you need more time. I'm going to stretch my legs out long, wiggle my fingers and toes. Bring my right knee up to my chest, hug it in. And send it back down, bringing my left knee in, hug it to my chest. And put it back down. Bring both knees in, hug them tight. Exhaling the forehead towards the knees. Inhaling, rolling the back down. Making a pillow with one arm and rolling onto one side. Just let your eye pillow fall to the floor. Take a moment here to breathe in and get acquainted with moving into a seated position. Pushing up slowly, eyes can still be closed, coming to that seated position, hands resting on the knees. A nice deep breath here, taking a moment to reflect on how you felt at the beginning of class and how you feel now. I can find relief for my sinuses. Gently opening the eyes if you haven't opened them yet. Give yourself a nice big hug. May you be well. Arms out. Put the other arm on top. May you be peaceful. One more hug. May you find relief for your sinuses. Hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing my sinus class.